I was making plans with my friends and some of the TSM people, and we were just eating Korean barbecue together. So it was more or less a normal day, and then it just kind of happened. I felt kind of something like bounce around in my chest or something. It was like something really weird. I'm like, huh, that didn't feel like it. I got home, and then I'm like just walking around, and it became really hard to breathe. At that point in time, I knew something was wrong, so I was like, hey, Lemon, let's go to the ER because I need to.
He had been feeling it all of the day, but this is the first time he mentioned it to me or anything like that. And we left for the ER around 1, I believe. Once we got there, they actually took him to a room for x-ray, and he actually threw up. I think because they took his blood earlier and the pain together kind of made him throw up. He gave me his phone. I was just like talking to people, telling them like the situation, keeping them up to date.
I actually had a message from someone at Riot, and I was like, wait, like, why am I getting a message after midnight from somebody at Riot? And it's like, High's in the hospital, he's got severe chest pains, we don't know what's going on. I call High's number, obviously, and Lemon answers, and I start finding out it was a collapsed lung. I didn't know what that meant. I mean, I was terrified.
For guys mostly that grow up skinny and tall, you get these little air bubbles on your lung. They're called air blebs technically, but they're more or less a little bubble. And they can basically pop at any time. It could cause your lung to collapse. It's normally not life-threatening, especially for people that are young.
They basically just kept checking on him and seeing if it was gonna be like all right, if all the air would kind of get out of the outside of his lung so the lung could reinflate. But a few days later, it was just not going, so they actually had to go and do like a full surgery.
The first thing that went through my mind was like, well, this sucks. And then I started thinking about like, hey, with this condition, the pneumothorax, am I able gonna go to Paris?
Their first thought is, these guys are competitors. They're like, oh my God, this guy can't go to All-Stars with us. What are we gonna do? And I'm like, don't worry about that right now. Like, let's get High healthy. I'm gonna take the first flight out in the morning. Let's get High through this, and then we'll pick up the pieces after.
The procedure that they did, they basically cut open a little hole in my side of my chest over here. It was like with some kind of like needle thing or something. And they like just pushed all the way through my ribs. They're doing the work over here. I was more or less looking away. If I try to look over, there's like some stuff covering anyway. So I couldn't really see, but I could like kind of feel it. They took out most of them on my left lung, I think. They cut out like this much of my lung, I don't really know.
I was nervous for him. I kind of wish that I could have just like stayed with High rather than go to France, but I kind of had obligations to go.
After looking up some of the effects and exactly how painful this is, I was like blown away that he's able to keep his calm. I mean, he's a true leader. He never showed to the guys that, oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God, I don't know how to deal with this. I'm in a ton of pain. He basically never complained.
I'm definitely super excited to play against every team. I just get more tired easily, so I can't play as long every day. I might not be as good as normal, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse.
From the moment he got injured, he gave me the list of mids that he wanted to represent him. Throughout every single game, he was sending me messages, tell the guys this, they need to hear this. Let this guy, remind this guy he needs to do this. Even though he's halfway across the world, he was taking care of his team.